Da, 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 da. Wait a minute. Nino is of Moroccan descent? Are you telling me Nino might possibly be a Muslim? If the creators of this show turn out to make Nino a Muslim, you can bet your ass I'm gonna be singing praises about this show for the better part of a month. But we are not here to discuss the religious preferences of a fictional character. We are here to speculate how Nino Lahiffe will get his Miraculous. But before we begin with our speculations, I need to clear up the air a little bit. First off, I'm getting information that some people believe Nino will be getting the Peacock Miraculous, and to that I say, what? Like, I know a lot of people are unaware of the superhero reveal that is to come, but if you know that Nino will get a Miraculous, then you obviously know that it's not the Peacock. Like, in my last Miraculous theory video about Chloe, a lot of people were pointing things out to me about Chloe and the Be Miraculous, but what they failed to understand was that I kept that video vague because there's a ton of people who are casual viewers or are not that deep in the lore yet, so they do not know about the reveal intended to happen later in the show. So I keep my theories vague because of them. So please, I appreciate you all informing me about Chloe and Pauline, but I know, same with Wayzz and Nino. But just because we know what's going to happen doesn't mean it's not fun to speculate how we get there. Which brings us to today's speculation, the inheritance theory, as I have now dubbed it. I believe that Nino is in fact somehow related to Master Fu, and when the time comes, both the Fox and the Be Miraculous will be in use, so Master Fu will hand Wayzz over to Nino because he's his great-great-grandson or something. Like, I went all the way and researched Chinese and Moroccan history to see if there was any correlation. And there is 10,000, wait a minute, 1,200, I don't know where 10,000 came from, Chinese people in the city of Morocco, so we could get a bloodline connection from there. And I know what some of you may be thinking, this girl has lost her mind. Ha! Joke's on you, I never had it to begin with. But upon closer inspection, my theory fell apart because Master Fu is 186 years old. I'm sorry, what? And no, it says right here that his long life is not due to his turtle-based Miraculous, but just his lifestyle choices. What the heck kind of fountain of youth lifestyle is he choosing? So we can't assume Fu is a direct ancestor of Nino because no. We also know that Master Fu was raised in a temple with other guardians of the Miraculous, so he may have been isolated from society and never had a romantic relationship with anyone to even conceive a child. Maybe he had a sister and he observed his sister's family as the generations went by and is now watching over Nino. Because it always bugged me how Master Fu ended up in Paris, France of all places, and you can't argue that it's because he sensed Hawkmoth in the city and that's why he stayed, because he didn't even detect anything till Hawkmoth first showed himself with his first Akuma victim. Well, at least I now know why Master Fu was able to detect Marinette's uncomfortable feelings about Chat Noir and predict the water-based threat in the episode Siren. Dude has mystical aura powers. The only other evidence I have to support my theory is their eye colors, but that could be pure coincidence at this point. But we do know eye color is like an important factor in the show, with Adrian and Plague sharing the same eye color, Marinette and Tiki, so this may be also a correlation. Although we do know that Nino had a relative that was name dropped. Could this be the missing link to the Wayzz Fu Nino theory, or am I just raving mad at this point? Let me know your thoughts. But before I go, here's a little something fun to know. The Turtle Miraculous's weapon is a shield. Finally, one of them has a decent weapon on them. Guess we're having a Captain America on the team. The Turtle Miraculous uses a shell on his back as a shield, and I cannot wait to see it in action. Still better than a Trumpo. Guess only the males on this show have proper decent weapons. Now, I was initially gonna end the video here, but that just made me want to rot with anger because it ended up making this theory half-baked and forced. I'm not gonna make a Miraculous theory just for the name or the views. I make them for the content. So let's try and dig in deeper and try and make sense of things. We know Master Fu will be the one to give Nino the Miraculous, so we can rule out Alia or Adrian giving it to him. The only problem is, how can Fu give a Miraculous to someone else while the Kwame is active? He wouldn't be giving Wayzz away, he'll just be passing it over, but then will Nino be required to give it back? Unlike Alia, who was given tricks by Marinette and was required to bring it back, if Master Fu gives it, it'll be permanent. Like with how when he gave Tiki and Plague, they stayed with their Miraculous holders. And I feel sad at the thought of Wayzz being separated from Fu. So I came up with the conclusion that maybe Master Fu dies instead. Yeah, that's a much better outcome than being separated, she says sarcastically. And if Fu does die, then the inheritance theory would be more legit. I have a video idea about who the next guardians of the Miraculous might be. Yes, I said guardian, meaning more than one, but I want to have more material to work with before I put out that video. But for now, if Nino and Master Fu do turn out to be related, what are the odds Fu starts to sense his coming demise or injury, let's be less morbid, and he gives Nino that mantle of being the next guardian along with Wayzz to guide him. We know for a fact that season 2 of Miraculous Tales is focusing more on family, from Marinette's grandma to Alia's sisters, Adrian and Chloe's mothers as well. And seeing as we know Nino will soon have a family member revealed, for the fact he was hinted at must mean he's important. We even got an expansion of side characters' family from Julika's mom and brother. Also, we know about Kagami's family history just from one episode, so we can at least expect to get something from Master Fu in terms of familia, or lack thereof of it. But that's as much as I can come up with, and I am ready and open for any more suggestions and ideas. If I get enough good ones, I might turn it into a video. Phew! Okay, now I can end this video here because I am satisfied with the script and the video as a whole. So with that being said, I'm gonna bring this mini theory to a close. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. And with that being said, my dear sweet lovely viruses, this is TVC, signing out.